nice too. John tributes Hank Garland on it. John Platania right here. He just does a couple of tributes. I was saying John tributes Hank Garland, the amazing Hank Garland, and John, you could talk about that.
Yeah, he's one. When I first started playing, I mean, one of the first albums I ever bought, other than Chet, was Hank Garland and Jimmy Bryant. But I knew Hank as a jazz guy because that was my introduction to him. Then I found out that he was really, you know, country, part of the A-team, of the country guys in the 50s and 60s, you know, Crazy and all that stuff. And it just blew my mind that he could live in both worlds. So, I mean, he was just a master of masters. I mean, George Benson influenced him, and you know, I just loved him. I still listen to him. I think he's, other than Wes, I still listen to whatever. I think there's about 3 Hank Garland albums I still listen to him to this day.
Man, after 60 years, they're still holding up?
Yeah, he still holds up.
I'm gonna have to go to
groundbreaking.
I'm gonna have to go personally to Rock and Roll Joe and start reading about all this because I'm embarrassed that these names that you guys are rolling off your tongues. I'm just
we got so many stories. So when John starts talking about Hank Garland, when I was going down in the very beginning, I was this country and western songwriter from Yonkers, New York, you know, and that's how I got my start. So I kind of got my way down to Nashville for a couple of those sessions, and there was Hank playing guitar, and the amazing Hank Garland was the guy that was as John said, the A-team musicians down there. So I had a bunch of good times with Hank. And then when I was signed to King Records, there's another hero we talk about on the website, is Mickey Guitar Baker. When I told Bill Frisell that I played with Mickey Guitar Baker, he almost fell off the chair. But a lot of them, he's not a household name, these guys. Mickey was a guy that played on all the King Records back in the days, and the Savoy records. He was a session musician, played on all those things. He did have a hit on his own, Mickey and Sylvia, Love is Strange, those folks who know that. But so we got a song. You want to hear a song about that?
You know, if Platania is still listening to some records, we need to go get those records. So
yeah, Hank Garland and Jimmy Bryant.
You know, Chip, talking to a guy like with the history that you guys have is a little embarrassing because I'm sitting back here and I don't want to ask you the same questions you've been asked 1,000 times or a million times maybe. So you can help me along wherever you want to go with this, okay?
Sure. Well, we're guiding you a little bit to rock and roll, Joe, because that's so important to us, and it's you know, it makes me feel good, Mark, when I go to the website. Because I even though I started the thing with the staff and with John and Kendall's help and some musicians' help, we got the thing going. Now it kind of has a life of its own. So I go to the website now and I see new things on there, and folks talking about people. So go there, you'll really enjoy it. So rockandrolljoe.com. Just spell it out and it'll take you right there. And here's a tribute to the Savoy Records folks that I was mentioning, Mickey Baker, Panama Francis, all these guys. So here we go. 1, 2. Come rockin', Mickey Baker, come rockin' like that. Come rockin', Panama Francis, come rockin' like that. You come rockin' like that, come rockin' like that. Come thumpin'.
Carson, Chip Taylor, John Platania. They're down here at KNON Studios, at the new KNON Studios. For these guys are playing at the Kessler Theater tomorrow night. Came in town just to come on a little old KNON, and they've got this new record, Rock and Roll Joe, and a new website that's really, you've got your own website.
Yeah, this is apart from that.
This is a tribute to all the old guys that you grew up with.
Yeah, well, it's not even just the old guys. It's anybody that,
heroes, maybe.
yeah, unsung, people that are unsung, people that meant something to somebody, you know, that really meant something, and maybe got somebody someplace along the way.